Welcome to English Corner, Introductory Engineering University School and College section. Hello my dear students, how are you? Hope you are okay. In this global pandemic situation, you are at home. You are safe and sound. This is our minimum expectation. We are also okay at home. It gives me pleasure to introduce myself here. This is Mohammed Gofran, Assistant Professor in English, Introductory Engineering University School and College section, Chuet, Rawson. Hello my dear students. I welcome you all to my online class today. Today's class has been designed for the freshers. My dear freshers, it is my great pleasure to conduct the class for you. This is my second class for you, and today I shall discuss about the syllabus and distribution of marks. Today I shall conduct the Introductory class 2 for English second paper. In my previous class, I discussed about the syllabus and distribution of marks of English first paper. Today I am going to discuss about the syllabus and distribution of marks of English second paper. Today's class for class 11, subject English second paper. Discussion on syllabus and distribution of marks. My dear students, English first paper contains 100 marks and second paper contains 100 marks. I discussed about first paper in my last class. Today I am going to discuss about second paper. Total marks 100, grammatical items 60 marks and composition, that is writing part, contains 40 marks. Total 100 marks. So both papers contain 200 marks. If you want to cut a good figure in this 200 marks, you have to work hard. You have to do something according to your syllabus, according to your lesson plan and the instruction given by the teachers. There are two parts here, part A and part B. Part A is grammar, and part B is writing, that is composition. Part A, I am going to discuss about the grammatical items, gap filling activities with clues, this is article, gap filling activities without clues, preposition, gap filling with clues, and that is special usage, was born, have to, has to, would rather, had better, let alone, what if, as soon as, what is it like, what does it look like, introductory there or introductory it. Completing sentences, use of conditionals, phrase and clause, use of verbs, that is right form of verbs and subject verb agreement as per context. In these items, I think you are familiar with this. There is nothing new. Article, you have been practicing it for the last 5 years, that is from class 5. Preposition also like that. Gap filling, that is special uses, was born, have to, has to, maybe new to you, I don't know. We shall discuss them accordingly in our consequent classes. Completed sentences, I think not new to you. It is also familiar to you. So it will not be difficult for you, I think. We shall conduct special class on these topics. Right form verbs is also very much familiar item to you. Right form verb, that is subject and verb agreement. So in this page we see there is nothing new to you except gap filling with clues, that is special uses. I think it will not be much difficult for you because though they are new to you, I think you have practiced it earlier. Now, changing sentences, change of voice, sentence types, degrees, narrative style, direct and indirect, narration, that is from direct to indirect, indirect to direct, vice versa, pronoun reference or pronoun agreement, use of modifiers, use of sentence connectors, use of synonym and antonym, and punctuation. So from this item, changing sentence is not new to you, that is, you practiced it earlier in your school level. Narration, you practiced it. I don't know whether you have practiced in your class 10 passage narration or detached narration. Now in your higher secondary level, you have to practice passage narration. Pronoun reference, pronoun agreement, this is new to you, I think. So we shall conduct 2 or 3 classes on this topic. Modifier is very beautiful topic here. It is new to you, whatever I know. So it will not be so difficult, I think. We shall conduct class on this topic, at least 3 classes we shall conduct. And then sentence connectors, you are very much familiar with this. It is not new to you, but synonym and antonym is new to you. Though it is not so difficult, but you have to study hard for this. Punctuation is very old topic for you. You have been practicing it, since class 5, I think, whatever, I can't remember. So here we find only 3 new items: modifiers, pronoun reference, and synonyms and antonyms. Note here, question setters will use all items from the above list and make questions of 5 marks for each question item. Test items must have context. Sentence which are isolated and out of context cannot be given as questions. Question will be set from the textbook or any help books. It's a special note. These grammatical items will be given from a textbook or any help books. That means they have no particular book from this for these grammatical items. We shall practice in the class, and we shall suggest books to buy and to practice them. It doesn't mean that the book that you have bought will be invalid. No. If you have a grammar book, no problem, and we shall suggest another book to buy, or we shall suggest to buy a model question paper later. Now, so from these items, we shall discuss these topics one by one in our consequent classes. So, to do well in the grammatical, items, you have to practice grammatical items based on the syllabus, based on the class. That is, every day you should practice some grammatical items, otherwise you will forget them. This is my suggestion. I think you will be active participants. Now, writing part. Composition. Formal letters or email. Report writing for newspaper. Paragraph based on one of the paragraph types, that is listing, narration, comparison and contrast, cause and effect. Free writing, that is descriptive, narrative, persuasive, argumentative, imaginative and creative writing of 200 to 250 words based on personal experience, everyday problems, familiar topics, recent events and incidents. So this part, you have to be very careful about this part. You are a student of higher secondary level. Your writing, your method of producing description, narration, arguments must be higher. So to do well in this part, your vocabulary should be strong, and to strengthen your vocabulary, to enrich your vocabulary, my suggestion is to learn at least 10 words a day. 10 words a day. This is very much scientific and systematic. From your textbook or from any newspapers or magazines, you can choose the words that are not familiar to you, and you can look up the word in the dictionary, write the meaning and its explanation from the Oxford Dictionary. I suggested you in my first paper to buy an Oxford Dictionary, so you can enrich your vocabulary. If your vocabulary is strong, your writing will be strong and you can write freely. In this part, if you memorize any paragraph, any composition, any letter, it will not be lasting at all. You will forget it after 2 or 3 days, or after 2 or 3 weeks, or after 2 or 3 months. If you can write freely, you will not forget them. So your creativity must be shown in the scripts. Then the examiner will be satisfied with your writing and he will be given good marks. For example, report writing. This is new for you. Report writing then for newspaper, that is, you will be the staff reporter. So you have to write a report on an accident, incident, or any everyday problem, familiar topics, etc. Then you cannot memorize anything. You have to write the practical something. That is, your memorizing power will not help you here. So you have to be very much serious to write in your own English. Paragraph writing, yeah. You wrote paragraph in your school lab, no problem. Now your paragraph must be higher than the school level. That is, your paragraph must contain 150 words, and it should be argumentative with persuasive and imaginative writings. And then free writing, that is, you have to describe something, you have to narrate something elaborately. So for enriching your vocabulary, I told you to learn words, new words from newspaper, magazine or textbook. The next thing, you have to practice writing every day. At least you can write a paragraph, you can write a letter to your friend, or an application to the principal. Just in the morning you can start writing. Then it will develop your writing skill. If you want to improve in writing, you have to practice every day. This is my suggestion. Don't try to memorize from a book, and this memorizing power will not help you in the competitive examination. For example, you have learned 100 paragraphs, no problem. But a paragraph came that you didn't touch in your life, then you cannot write anything. So if you have free writing skill, then whatever it might be, you can attempt the question and you can answer easily. You will not feel nervous in the examination hall. That is why this part is depending on your creativity, depending on your vocabulary, and it is depending on your creativity and imagination. So my suggestion for writing composition, that is for writing a skill, you have to practice writing every day. Then it will help you to do well in the examination. My dear freshers, I want to draw your attention here. There are some reference books here. For grammatical items, you can buy Rand and Martin's English Grammar and Composition. It is also called High School English Grammar and Composition. And then a model question you can buy, but I am not suggesting it right at this moment. I will choose anyone from test papers which must be cheaper and must be better. So I am not suggesting right at this moment what you will buy. Don't buy the model question right now. If you have the Rand and Martin's English grammar books, okay. If you don't have, if you have another grammar book, no problem. In our consequent classes, we shall discuss grammatical items at our level best. Don't worry for this. I want to draw your attention in another thing, that is, every year whenever we start our class with freshers, we declare the syllabus partially. That is, first we declare the syllabus up to first term exam. When first term exam is over, then we declare the syllabus for first year final exam. Then we declare the syllabus up to pre-test exam. And then we declare finally the syllabus for final, that is test exam. So, and for monthly test also we declare some short syllabus. Now in this situation we cannot provide you the partial syllabus because we don't know when the institution will open. It depends on the circumstances. So that is why I am now giving you some ideas. What ideas? First, in my next class I shall give you a short syllabus, that is from first paper I'll give you some items, and from second paper I will touch some items, and on these items we shall conduct the classes. I am Muhammad Gofran, and my colleague Mr. Okonuddin Muhammad Jahangir will conduct the classes. Actually, we from both paper we conduct the classes. That is, from first paper we shall choose some topics, and from second paper we shall some topics for first 3 months, and then for next 3 months we shall choose some other items, and then for first year final up to first year final we shall give you a clear conception and clear lesson plan. So first year students, that is the freshers, you should not be worried for this subject. English is not difficult for you, because I believe the students who have got in admission in our institution, you have the capacity and capability to cope with this subject, because you have come to this institution with good result. Otherwise you could not get chance here. Anyway, we shall conduct the next class based on the topic that I shall declare. So my dear freshers, now if you can buy these books, or if you can't, don't buy right at this moment, you can buy later. So we have got the, now I want to summarize. You have got the syllabus of first paper, and you have got the syllabus of second paper. Now in the next class we shall give you a partial syllabus for, that is partial plan of study for 3 months. I want to draw your attention that for the first year you will get only 9 months. That is, normally when the situation is okay, then we get actually 9 months, and for second year we get only 6 or 7 months. Totally for both first year and second year you will not get more than 15 or 16 months. Now the situation is not in our favor. Now you are at home, so you will get time, but within stipulated time you have to complete the syllabus. So whatever it might be, whatever the situation is, we shall conduct the class, and we shall give you the guidelines, and we shall take some online test, and then if the situation is okay, then we shall conduct the official classes in the classroom, but we shall not repeat the items that we are now delivering through the online classes, remember. So that is all for today. In the next class we shall give you some items of grammars, and some items of units from first paper and second paper. So simultaneously we shall conduct the classes both from first paper and second paper. That's all for today. Thank you everybody. Thank you all.